Hello. That'd be an excuse that you could turn around. So they decide which paint I was actually going to use. Wasn't actually sure at first. So just going to redo the blue on the hilts of the blade, not the hilt, but on the grip of the blade. Yeah, I've got way too much on the palette, but never mind. Most of you doing this as... Oh, wait. You're doing this as... I've got some spillage from the bits of paint I'm doing. What is the article? Hey. Right, I'm back. Maybe I skip 7 minutes. As you didn't need that much glue. Use shyish purple, I think it's just been a bit too dark, so I'll have to definitely re-highlight this. Some more. Redo some of the brown. Oh, that's raining. I really need to fix the sound alert so it makes the sound. Sorry. How are we doing? I can do you a shout out, but you're the only person to actually go in so far, so he's cover up the yellow. Still not convinced by this camera angle. You know me. Oh, now I've just done that, I'm gonna have to do them all. You'd paint all the rivets gold. Hey, thank you for lurking. Thank you for looking. We're there. Hello. Thanks for following. Really appreciate it. Hope your evening / morning / afternoon, or wherever you are in the world, is going well. Yeah. Good. What are you up to this evening? Anything fun and funky? Yep. Ah, nice. What chapter are your Terminators? And are they assault Terminators or tactical Terminators? Nice. Well, if you have any pictures uploaded anywhere, feel free to drop a link. I'm always happy to see everybody's work. Yeah, I've still got 5 of them on sprue somewhere. I've done 5 of them. I'll touch it where I've got some gold off the With someone who's doing rivets, if they're quite shallow rivets, it's very easy just to catch. Oh, nice. I will see if I can give it a Ruzel, am I in that one? Yeah, I am. I'm not very active on Discord. In the finished projects. Where is it? I'm being terrible at finding things. There it is. Yeah, last raid on the 31st of January. Grimdex. What's Grimdex? Ah, fair enough. Right. Come along nicely. Do. Source equal minutes. Oh wow, it's a way of catalog. Oh, okay, I'm gonna give that a go after. Oh, space cookie. Space cookie. I can indeed view your work. That is a nice lighter blue, unless it's just a light. I see your desolators. You've done them the exact same way I have, with them mounted on the backpack. Yeah. Lovely. Right, so I'm doing all the whites. Nice. The Space Marine one. Oh, yeah, right, yeah. Nice. Right. I need to thin that bit more. Let's just do that stream now. It's just my music instead. And once you finish Terminators, what will you plan to do next? Yeah. Special. Nice. I'm not sure what to do for myself after I finish this guy. I decided to do this guy purely because I wanted something that I wanted to paint, not something that I felt like I had to paint. Like, I've already got a chaplain on bike that I've rarely ever used. This guy's going to count as a chaplain on bike until they release rules which allow us to do a captain on bike. Yeah, because after this I could get cracking on commission work. But then when I'm painting my own stuff, I'll probably be painting something that I need to paint. Ooh, yes, that does look like a nice custom whirlwind. I'm torn between painting a storm speeder, my bold guard veterans, or a librarian, or storm speeder. Oh yeah, if I was to list all the things I had waiting for paint, we'd be here quite a while. I still got the Gladiator, all variants, including the Impulsor, and another just Impulsor. Still got 3/4 of a Land Raider Redeemer to paint. This is just from all stuff I've started painting. Get up, move on. Get up, move on. Get up, move on. On smiling, stop. Yeah, there's a fair few on the Gladiator. This time last year, I was in the middle of a big Gladiator commission. I dusted 3 Gladiators for 2 different clients. And this is bear in mind, I did one 6 months before for the Blue Angel Commander. Yeah. Who doesn't? It's like, which I'm not going to buy anything more for the next year. I've got enough to keep me going. Oh, Games Workshop, you've just released a new shiny. It's shiny. I must have the shiny. Is it my water? Or is it the palette? It's my water. I did change my water. I've just realized I haven't actually changed my paint water in a few days. So I'm just going to go do that. Be right back. Down and back. Yeah, it definitely was the worst that smelled. Oh. Always change your water. Right, where's it? Oh yeah, it's going to do the white. At some point, I have to decide which company this captain's going to be the captain of. I've got about 4 fifth company captains, so it can't be that. Yeah, I just forget to change it sometimes. I need to rinse out my wet palette sponge as well at some point. That hasn't been too long. I only did that a week ago. I once, for a laugh, ran a list which was almost exclusively captains. I did have to proxy a couple of because I didn't quite have enough, but it was just a crazy game. You know, this thing's still been on my iPad. You know, I think he was the shit. Sorry about that. I didn't manage to get the cow situation. Oh, nice. So it consisted of an apothecary, just because, 3 Blue Angel captains, 3 Space Marine captains, 3 Gravis captains, Mephiston, Dante, 2 Death Company captains with jump packs, Lieutenant with combi weapon, a Seminole, an Intercessor squad, an Impulsor, a Devastator squad, an Receptor squad, and Watch Captain Artemis. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 captains. Yeah. I didn't do too badly. I had 4 of the captains in combat with the Silent King. It was a bit nuts. Really wish I didn't put him such a big. And if I could peel off part of the cork, make it smaller, that I can get onto one more. I want to brace my hand above him, but you won't fit on my handle because reasons. So if I where's my hobby saw? I misplaced my hobby saw. Oh, because just because you can't get enough captains, I've got another jump captain to do something. Nice. The Death Watch kill team that they recently came out with. I mean, yeah, I'm planning on just break this off here. There we go. I'm planning on making that basically every single one of them Blood Angel or Successor chapter. Hopefully I won't slice off my hand doing this. Of course, I still have this captain to bained up. Oh yeah, I do have one of them. I've got a custom one. Oh shit, custom one like that somewhere as well. One that I kit bashed. Yeah, I managed to get him. Did I actually go in the store for him? I can't remember if I had to go in the store for him or not, but yeah, I managed to get him. Well, that dries a little bit. Oh no, it's I'll finish doing all the other bits. So I'll let that dry, and then I'm going to get some grey. Oh wow! Oh well, I bought some. I just bought him. I'm pretty sure. Because I never buy direct from Games Workshop. I use unless it's something where you have to buy it from Games Workshop. And that definitely was because I haven't bought. The only thing I've bought from Games, the only thing I actually do buy from Games Workshop is paint, purely because I don't buy it in large enough quantities to justify paying delivery from elsewhere normally. And I'll just buy the odd pot here and there. I feel like I should have used another grey. You jump from Administratum Grey to Lutheran Greys. You put on Roger. There's something in between. What was I gonna do? I suppose I could have redone No, that's it's like it's all good. Here's a highlight. Chair. Move. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still kind of decided if I'm gonna. Normally, I try and rotate what I paint between character, vehicle, unit. So this is kind of both a vehicle and a character. I do enjoy conversion. That's why I'm doing this guy. He's it's a very minor conversion. It's just like trimming off all the white scar bits, putting on blood angel bits where appropriate. Believe it or not, I had the most fun. Remind it's because of the shoulder pad there. I had to carefully trim to fit with the cape, and I don't know how. And there's no word of a lie, but I got it to the exact shape and size. First, I say exact. There was a very, very slight filling in with green stuff, but literally just like very little in it. I was really impressed with how I did that. Because it's such a weird I've got a little bit of paint stuck on the end of my brush. Yeah, it's really weird. It wasn't like a straight. It was like a slight curve and stuff. Originally, I was going to put the bit here somewhere. Yeah, it was originally. This is the this soldier shield thing should have been here, but I didn't like it, so stuck a tilting shield on. Covered up the hole where that would have been there. Add a bit more blood angel bling. My stream is still over a bit. So my OBS has been playing up to it. I've stopped twice. Nice. Well, one of my favorite conversions I did was I converted the Custodes Achilles Dreadnought, the one with the Lascan spear thing, into a Librarian Dreadnought. I just wish I could still take a Librarian Dreadnought. It'll be legends. Yeah, that is the one Dreadnought I've really missed out on. Because I am a little bit of a Dreadnought fiend. I've got at least 5 Contempted Dreadnoughts. Leviathan Dreadnought. I've got another Leviathan Dreadnought. Yeah, Blood Angel Leviathan Dreadnought resin body that still hasn't been put together. I bought it, and then they announced that everything was all going legends. I was like, really? You bastards. Then again, most of the games I play are really casual, so I might just start running some Legends units just because I really want to use all my Dreadnoughts again. I did. So you know all the Blood Angel, the Furioso chassis, the Furioso kit that came with the Furioso, Death Company, and Librarian Dreadnought. I did that with my 3 Brutalis Dreadnoughts. If they're in a box that is close, I'm going to show you them. Up see a thing. Watching it. Which box you in? Not in a box I can get to easily. Let me find out on your Instagram for you. Because, yeah. Have a stroke right away there. Scrolling. Not yet, but I do like that idea. Sternguard, Lamartas, Astrath. Right, here we go. Check out that. Yeah, that makes no sense. You'd think that the Brutalis wouldn't, but the Ballistas would. Thank you. Do you play games? Have you played any lately? I mean, not everybody's actually into the gaming side of the hobby, but fair enough. I usually get a game almost every Wednesday. I had one last week against Ultramarines, actually. Came out a very close 60-54 win. Well, was it a waste of time? Was the guide like one of those overly competitive people? Ooh, for that boy. Spotted a bit that's annoying me. Just see a bit of red poking through behind affairs. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of tournaments play that way. Was you literally bouncing from terrain to terrain to avoid you shooting? In that situation, it's when you've arranged a game. It's important. It's sometimes important to clarify what style of game you want to be playing. Like if they're playing tournament style, then and you don't want to play, to say no because you're playing with a casual list. Ooh, thank you for reading. And I still need to fix my sound alerts sounds. How was your stream, Raven? I was kind of lurking your stream just as I started. Do. I've got stream elements and sound alerts. Doing text post. I need to fix that as well. So many things I need to fix. You're welcome. I would have said hi, but I got into painting myself. Sad. Yeah, some players just almost already. It's like intercessors with bolt rifles. You know, maybe it better do one wound. Ah, thank you. I do love my red recipe. It's been unchanged since whenever contrast paint came out, and I know works out how to do it nicely through the airbrush. Blood Angel Red through airbrush is just like beautiful. Oh, my hand's shaking. Yeah, it does take a lot of practice getting used to. I mainly started doing airbrushing because I got fed up with spray paint ruining models. But it was too cold. The thing really came to a head. I was so desperate as spraying, and it was raining out. I tried to spray in Stella that the house I was living in had at the time, and like all the next day, I was blowing my nose. I'll fight a nosebleed all day. No, it's just Mephiston red coming out of my nose. That was a big mistake. And still, the models came out shite as well. Thank you for following. That I can't say that. No, I didn't mask up. I was slightly younger and more stupid than I am in my now older days. But yeah, after that, I invested in an airbrush. And I stupidly don't always wear a mask when I'm airbrushing either, but it's not as bad because I at least have an extractor, a booth to spray into with an extractor fan. So I only occasionally have to blow my nose and get red paint coming out of it. I paint a lot of red, hence the name. So my hand is covering what I'm painting sometimes. Yeah, that sounds like it was a bad matchup there. I like to consider myself casually competitive. I play in 1 or 2 tournaments a year. I try and build up a list which is fun to play and reasonably strong. And as long as I don't get tabled every single game, and I actually see out the full 3 hours or however long each game is, that's all I want. Have a laugh, roll some dice, make some new friends. I mean, I do paint black and gold. And once I finish this model, because of what my next commission is, I'm going to be painting a lot of pink. It's kind of red. Oh, thank you. I just bought one. It's in fact, I've got. Yeah, this is going to work with my green screen, fake green screen camera. But this is the back of it. This bit's dyed out blue. It's a blue filter, but I need to change it because it's got a lot of red on it. Yeah, it's got a base, 2 sides. That's the back and the top, and then a hosey thing. Which isn't very red. It is a little bit red, but not very red considering how much I use it because of the filter. Now, that. Wow, some 80s music has come onto a random shuffle. I think you can hear it. I had to turn off me playing my music because I got copyright struck. And that is too much. Yeah, whenever I arrange game with anybody in my local club, I always check what kind of game they want. If they're doing tournament play and they want me to play, bring up a competitive list, I will. But if they just want a fun list or a beginner list, I've got lists I can bring. Like I was talking earlier about, I've got a list which is basically 12 captains, Dante, Mephiston the Sanguinor, a couple of little units, and that's it. And it's purely because it's random fun list to play. I've got a list which is basically all dreadnoughts and an Imperial Knight. And I've got a list which is basically an entire Space Marine company. Yeah, why would you want to move away? When me and my partner moved away from where we used to live to her hometown, one of the prerequisites for where we lived was, well, it had to be close to a school for where we had a child. And also, within walking distance of the Games Workshop. And decent internet. That was the 3 things I really wanted. And I got all 3. There's a school on the road I live on, more or less. About a 20-30 minute walk from Games Workshop. Not the Games Workshop lets you play games there anymore, but when I didn't do enough of leaving Stratton Grey on this. Yeah. There's somebody I work with who did the opposite. Oh god, I could have done with actually having this a little bit lower. This isn't quite what I had in mind. How can I do this without... We've still got that off-cut one. Let's do it another time. I wanted some... I like this painting handle because I can brace my hands against the coat hanger. But I don't normally use corks. So, and normally when I'm painting any kind of oil, it's just on the base of normal. And I can brace my hand on it and paint things high up. But if the model you're trying to paint is high, then it's a bit screwed. I could snipping off his wooden thing, the cocktail stick. Use a smaller paper clip. But that'll take after much time for super glitch dry, so I'm just gonna have to persevere for tonight, and I'll do it some more. Ready for next stream. Still can't work out if I like this yellow I've done. Sometimes you get like a little fleck of paint dry and stick to the end of the brush, and then he's just there staring at you. You try and do a little tiny bit of detail. This is why I like the handle brush, because I'm bracing my finger on the model, which could lead to me rubbing some paint off the model. And nobody wants that. But got no choice in a minute. You having fun? Yeah. Yeah. Heaven saith this. Oh. So before you could come, and about to make God. Use a hairdryer. on very low heat and low strength. The music, if you can hear any music, it will be the Dawn of War music. You won't be able to hear the music I'm listening to because Twitch moaned at me for playing my music. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I don't technically own one. My partner has one, but if I tried to go in our bedroom and nick the hairdryer out of the drawer while she's trying to get ready for bed, I probably wouldn't be worth living. No, I'm not. I don't think I'm actually. I'm not keeping my VODs on Twitch at the minute. I'd tell. If I could just enable more music and just let them just mute me. Not that my music taste is terrible though. You don't want to listen to my music. Just get an idea. Currently playing Before You Go by No Resolve. Then up next, let's a Spotify random one by My Tone with Halocene. Then after that is Shine Down. After that, Secondhand Serenade, Citizen Soldier, Brothers of Metal, and then Michelle Branch. If people wanted to listen to that, I'll put my music. It's actually my liked playlist on Spotify with the Smart Shuffle enabled, so it throws in some random things. Deep Token is a good shout. I don't actually have any of them on my playlist though. Although what did find its way into our playlist recently, I have a 5-year-old son and he got obsessed with watching something on Netflix over and over again with some really catchy tunes on it. I think you can tell where this is going. I may or may not have Keep Up Demon Hunters in my playlist. Yeah. Yeah. But the songs are good. I like the songs. I'm not going to fight it. I'm free in it. I enjoy the songs. So every time we get in the car, Daddy, can you put on the song? He prefers the one at the end, what it sounds like. But how do you pronounce your name? Is it doing a and j together doesn't work on my tongue? Yazzie? Yazzie? That's Thiazi. Thiazi? Thiazi? Thiazi. Thiazi. Silent J. Piazzi. There we go. I will try and remember that and probably forget the next time we stream. Wait, what? Piazzi, what are you working on this evening, if anything? Or what, if not anything, what was the last thing you put some paint on? Or assembled? Ah, yes. I've only ever watched Django once. Keep meaning to watch it again. That's a bit of a rope, I think. Nano weird, upside down and nano clear. Oops, I don't even know the words to this song. That's in my playlist. And you don't want to hear me sing. I'm going to stop singing. No, don't say that. My friends are coming soon. How about it? Right. Things I've got Ocean Grey on the palette. Let's see if I can do these eyes. This Spirited. Sorry, can't see the camera. It is Emery Guard Spirited. I snipped off the one that came with it. And yeah, everything. Well, almost everything White Scarsy has been trimmed or filed off, and Blood Angel bits put in their place. The only one I couldn't get rid of, I've got the lightning bolt here. I thought about filing it off, but then I'd have to do the ribbing effect, and ain't nobody got time for that. Now, I wonder if I can, because it's got the blood drops on the spear. I wonder if I can. The spear isn't anywhere near. I haven't done anything with the spear other than whatever blue I used on it. So these, it was Lord's Blue or the other one. It might have been Incubator Darkness. Thinking about it. I should really write this down. If only I had a painting notebook. Well, wait, I do, and I never use it. Where is it? What looking place? Right, where was I? Oh yeah, I can try. But yeah, no, I need a smaller brush. I don't need a size 0 brush. I need a size 0.0. Yeah, it's good. I will look in a minute because I've just put paint on this brush and it might dry quick. I'm trying to do eyes by painting them black and then coming in from the side with the white. And I can never do it, so I usually end up just painting a white and then trying to do the black again. Eyes is one thing, one of many things I still struggle with. I might have to go 000. Yeah, these eyes are quite small. He's like doing this, so there's not as much to them. Let's stick you back in the old over here. I rarely use these brushes. I think I've got any paint on brush. I can have a look. Ah, yes. Just move that over so I can see it better. Can't think of a. There's my bits box. Better bits box. Look, I've got all my Samurai God. I can't remember if all the Samurai God spears have that blood drop on. They probably do, to be fair. There's no other real spears in. I mean, are there any 3D print options that could do the job? Look at this 000. The smallest of tips. And this is probably not going to be on camera very well because I really need to get in here. Yeah, I'm just going to paint the whole eye white and then go try and dot in the black. Yeah, W what? Oh, my thumb is shaking. Oh, again. Maybe change my mind. Oh, left to see another day. Every I've gone on to his face a little bit with that eye. If I could just fix it with. Oh, I'm not using. Oh, I shouldn't use this brush. I start to remix of a paint that's slightly separated on a palette with a 000 brush. I'm stupid. Stupid. So I will look at links in a second. When I get this eye done before it. I might have to use a bit of some garbage just to fix that up as well. Yeah, but this one's too big. I should always need to abuse us. Is it still live? No. I already got it out. A punch glow. Oh, super. In terms of Lords of the Blood Angel ones, Nothing wrong with a little bit of fisting action. Remind me that I need to lock these paints away because my partner needs to work tomorrow. I struggle with yellow sometimes, as you can tell by this guy here. I think I can make it better, I just haven't got around to it yet. That's almost there. It's just one little tiny bit I just need to just try and cover. Yeah, I'm normally fine with it. I think it's just because I'm trying to do it as though with a kind of cloak. It just doesn't quite work as well because of the changing services. That's one eye. Can I get in looking in this right direction? Tell you what, if I can make this dot a bit bigger on this one. Don't know how well this is going to come across on here. I think I've done all right with these eyes, to be honest. Normally, I've really messed up eyes. I think I've done all right with this one. I need to darken his tongue. Because I used to darken his tongue with... Which do we want? Fresh Terror Red thin down? Yeah. I went through a phase where I would literally... If it was the helmet option, I used it. But I decided I needed to just start painting faces. So I my Jibber Soul intercessors that I recently did. I say I can't recently, it might not have been that recent. That's a bit too red. I need it slightly pinky. Let's make some pinking. Yeah, what was I? Yeah, I decided for all 10 of them, they were all going to be either helmetless or only half helm, where they've got a bit of face. Just because I want to push myself into trying to get good faces. I even just because I only ever, whenever I had done faces before, I'd only ever done obviously like white Caucasian. I thought, well, no, I need to kind of vary my skin tones, so I've done a ranging from really dark skin to even really, really pale skin. I was actually quite pleased with it. If I just put that on there, makes sense. Some of that. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, a touch more pink. Oh, lurky. Yeah, let's try this. This literally just for the tongue. And this brush has soaked too much. Let's swap back to my newer brush. It doesn't only has to be like a subtle pinkening. Well, give me some more. That's better, yes. I once tried to paint. I was painting lips on a model, and when I was like, oh yeah, this was a good tone to use lips. And so I started doing it and finished. I was like, I've painted a guy with lipstick. I nearly stuck with it just for the blows, but I thought, nah, I can't do this. When I made it better, I made it better in it. I now put more red in there. That might actually do the job. Just for around the lips. This almost looks like lipstick again. I might have to shade it with something to make it less pink. It does look like lipstick. I've done it again. So I'll stick a bit of glue and flesh over it just to bring the tone down. Yeah. Because I've done it before, I know how to fix it. And conveniently, I've got some glue and flesh already, so I'm just gonna. Oh, don't use this brush for contrast paint. It's my newest size 1, and I don't want to ruin it using contrast paint. So I've got this old size 1 brush that using contrast paint with. So just need a little bit of that. Just lay it down on water. I don't need contrast medium. It's only a small amount. Oh, I've dropped some pink into it. Oh, I mixed it into my pink. So now the thing I'm doing to de-pink it is now gone pink. That's right. Maybe a very slight pink. Oh, good. I'll use. Now I'll thin it down. I can now use this brush. So I'm only using a little bit. And I just go over the top of the lips. Yeah, that should be all right. Not that you can really see with this. Let's zoom in. Let me zoom in. How does that look? I'm going to put some. I need to put some more Drucci violet down that scar, so let me do that now. Let's carry on in terms of where's my Drucci? Drucci! Drucci! I put a drop of crimson in there as well, just to make it look more scar-like. Right, let's get some crag blue. Tell me, half nine. Where are we going? Hour and a half plus things. So my crag blue, I'm not using as a base, I'm using it as a highlight. Actually, this might be too bright. That's right, I've got some black on here. Let's just mix some black in. Let's mix some more black in. Yeah, that'll do. I actually want a dry brush. It's going to take me freaking ages. Actually, I've got I'm going to use my some ultramarine blue. Like a double shade. Because I've done, I went too dark with what I was trying to do. Let's just use that a little bit of water as well. Let's have a look playing now. It's playing some Britney cover. Lauren Babbage. Hit me, baby, one more time. I'm still zoomed in. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. Technically, I was mostly speaking that, not singing it, so you won't be all bleeding from your ears. Nice. I'll be dry brush that later. We need some oil. Just spotted something I need to have oil. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. Let's change that. Let's change that. I think Jim's that. I will so for joy. What happened? All that boy. Something I'll take it out. Give me a reason. Oh, you got her before. Stay fair to let me cold. Don't call me old. Oh, don't call me old. Here's what the oil out. Let's do some of this base. So this rock can be non-oiled. Look at this one. Why not? Let's do this one. Yeah, built a little bit of everything, but got better than that. I never think what he just fine. I will make us before just set up. Turn us on. I'm not here to chew. Baby, hello, button. So, how's I can't run. I'm blue pill. Agrax F shade. It's not oil. a dry brush shit out of it when it dries. Obviously, it won't be as shiny because it won't be. Yeah, because it will dry. Tell me that. What's that? Right. I'm going to call it a night there, I think. I suppose somebody's paid away. How many viewers we got? 3 viewers. Only 3 viewers. Oh, is it worth rating? Yeah, let's do it. Let's just pause the music a minute and let's raid. Praise the Messiah. So yes, I should be back tomorrow, working on this again. Hopefully have him on so he's not as high up, so I can get him on normal base. You can't see him because of the camera. There you go. Yes, thank you for joining me tonight, and I'll catch you guys next time.